Hi, loves. I think it may be time for a little heart to heart. I really enjoy making those videos, making ASMR content for you all, no matter what kind, be it safe for work, not safe for work, either way. And you might hear it in the background, my stomach is growling. And while I do try to make fun of it and do try to keep it as something that is just fun, it actually is a little bit upsetting. I do not know how other content creators do it. I just noticed that I have to basically starve myself in order to not have a stomach that continuously growls. And that's just not helpful. That's not healthy. And it's definitely not something that I'm into. I did find that the best time to record is in the early morning hours, which unfortunately is already the time that most people get up and start making a fuss about here. So it's not very quiet. Most quiet would be during the night time, but I'm not a night owl. So you see my problem. Also in the mornings, and I'm talking about like 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning, I already am a little bit hungry, but I'm trying to not even have a sip of water. I'm completely dehydrated and my voice is not oiled, and I'm trying to record. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but my stomach is growling really badly, and it only does that because I had a sip of water and now it wouldn't stop growling for like half an hour already. And I do know it's my problem, and normally it wouldn't be a problem at all. I mean, who cares? Then my stomach is growling, so what? But see, now it is distracting for me. First of all, like, the feeling is not the greatest. It feels like my insides are turning around constantly. And secondly, I want to have a clean audio. I want to give you all the right tingles, and granted, I can't promise that. I can't get the right tingles out there for everyone, but to my followers and my subs, I want to provide you with something good. And I need a clean audio for that. You see my dilemma here. Now, I know that in the beginning I thought that it's a joke. I thought that, you know how you say something ironically just to overly emphasize how much you mean the opposite. Like, people would comment like, you certainly have like a big breakfast or a big meal. They find that helps the best before a recording, just to oil the vocal cords and, well, to settle the stomach. And I always laughed it off. I always hearted every one of those comments, and I was always like, yeah, well, yeah, sure. I mean, it's the complete opposite for me. I'm not allowed to have food, not even water, for like 6 to 8 hours leading up to any kind of recording, in order for my insides to not scream bloody murder. Like, literally scream. But I was like, yeah, I'm just not appreciating starving, and it's not so much the starving aspect as it is the dying of thirst. I'm really thirsty, and I noticed that my lips are smacking and my tongue dries out, and it doesn't feel good. It feels like I'm a smoker, almost. I have cotton mouth, and it's very uncomfortable. I just wanted to put this out there, and hopefully someone, maybe a fellow content creator, maybe a fellow narrator or voice actor, maybe you can give me some kind of tips on that, because I really tried. I tried different things. I tried drinking different stuff. Like, I'm not drinking any like fizzy drinks or anything, because that's just common sense. But I tried different kind of foods. I tried fruits. I tried rice or noodles. I tried basically salads. I tried more dense foods and more lighter foods, and I just tried chewing gum, and then I tried, like I said, just starving myself. Just, well, starving is a very harsh term here. I'm not starving, I'm still eating, but I'm going hungry for long periods of times before recording. And if I mess up because I ate a little bit, I have to wait longer, and sometimes it's just too late. Maybe you can give me some kind of tips. Maybe you can let me know what you do, how you help yourself through this. Is it relatable? Do you have the same problems? Is it just me? Am I doing something wrong? But is that not how it's supposed to be? Is it supposed to be that a big breakfast or a big meal should settle your stomach, and you should be able to completely normally record everything? Is that what is supposed to happen? Because that's not what happens with me. I tried small portions, I tried big portions, I literally tried everything in the last months already. And sometimes it's like the slightest amount of anything, like even like I said, just a sip of water will upset my stomach to the point that it will growl for like an hour and not stop. Yeah, so yeah, I know. Hashtag first world problems. 100%. I know. I'm very fortunate to have this kind of a problem, but when you pride on yourself on making audio content, that's kind of a big deal. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Be sure to tune in next time when my stomach sings you the song of its people on full blast, just to entertain you. Stay tingly, my loves. The following audio is taken from a bloopers reel that I intended to post in a separate video with just bloopers from my narrations. But I found, like after going over them and how many I had, I found that maybe I don't want to publish them like that lightheartedly, because it's a more serious subject now to me, and I just wanted to share one of the longer clips with you. So stick around if you're interested to hear what my stomach has to say. It's not like I'm trying to record or anything. Yeah, stomach, just take your time. That is all one continuous growl. Just to make that clear. It's getting even worse. I've been trying to record now for 2 hours straight, and my stomach would just wouldn't shut up. And that's all just because I drank some bloody water. Can you believe that? It's not getting better. Fucking. Come on, just give me a few minutes. Just like 20 minutes and I'll be done. And it doesn't matter what position I choose. Damn it. Oh, bloody hell, just cut it out. It's getting worse. I give up. I think it's not gonna get any better. Okay, how about we end it right here? Yeah. Here's my stomach trying to contribute to the ASMR community.
How soothing are stomach growls on a scale of 0 to -10? God. I give up. I'll try again in a few hours.